Hello, this is Gary Wishon, the Happy Heathen. This is going to be a quick one. I don't have much, but I think it might be interesting. First off, I took a half-hearted stab at doing a hangout the other day. Messed it up. I'm going to do it on my other channel, Evolution's Gambit. I'll leave a link down below. It's going to be about depression. I have a lot to say on the subject matter. And let's face it, anything over 5 minutes for most people is too long. And I have at least 20 minutes to share, so moving on. Also, I want to do a reading from one of my favorite books, Mark Twain on the Damned Human Race. His newspaper articles were so much better than his regular books. I mean, this guy is scathing. Oh, you just read this and you spend half your time saying, damn. If you feeling up to doing some exploring, The Dreadful Persecution of a Boy is a real eye-opener. And his correspondence on the Spanish-American War. Damn. Also, here's some questions I never got a proper response on. Now that I have a couple of extra subscribers, maybe one of you be kind enough to give me your opinion, and this is something I'd very much would like to see. Alright, first things first. Years ago, I saw a documentary on a graveyard in Siberia, prehistoric graveyard, where there was Cro-Magnon and Neanderthals side by side. There's even rudimentary religious offerings in the graves. How would we respond if we saw something to the equivalent of, say, we're Neanderthals and we saw our replacements? How would we respond? I mean, as a species, not just as a atheist or religious. Personally, I think the religious people would whip everyone into a frenzy and kill them all in God's name. After all, that must be Satan. Please leave a comment down below on that. And here's a question that's more likely to actually be seen in our lifetime. Okay, nanites are not just a Star Trek plot device. Scientists around the world are trying to get nanobots to work. If they ever do you think that religious officials would be okay with it? Or do you think they'd lose their shit? Because some of the theorized things that they could do: turn off cancer, turn off genes that cause trouble. They can control your weight. And this is what I've heard. By changing the genes that make you store fat. And this is the one I'm hoping, this would be great if they could actually get this to work. Implant nanites on your mind, and it can act like you could download information into your mind. You need to learn how to be a doctor because there's a national emergency. You download the information, entire Grey's Anatomy. Hell, you could probably download other people's experiences in the field. And voila! In 5 minutes, you're a doctor. If the technology ever gets that advanced, which side do you think the religious community would fall on? Again, they don't have, in my opinion, they don't have a good history with any advancements. All too often, they were the anchor at humanity's feet in the oceans of trouble. Time and time again, they fought tooth and nail against advancements. And to the Christians who want to start crowing, oh, so and so is a Christian and he's a scientist. Well, yeah, in the time that he lived, he had to pay lip service. Or else you would be, think like someone who's saying that they believe in communist ideals now compared to someone who's saying they believe in communist ideals back during McCarthy era. So don't trot out that tired old cliche. So and so did this and therefore Christianity made science. Fuck you! Okay, that's all I have to say. Sorry it's not more in depth. And look for me Sunday. I'm going to try it for like 4 o'clock Central Standing Time, Central Standard Time, on my Evolutions Gambit channel. The show is going to be called "The Safety Is Off" because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I want to try to prove to people that it's all right to go outside your normal comfort zone and be daring. Sort of like trying to point out that sometimes social suicide is acceptable. This time for sure. Goodbye. Look for shit down below.